I hope that everybody that hears this album will be able to get a message. And this particular song,
I wrote about it.
church bitches and all. Schooling these niggas on the ass.
Yeah.
Religion and factual, actual. Yeah, Pop was talking, speaking, man. Speaking the truth.
Taking over the game. Head nod, just remember the name. We need y'all to turn it up. When we holding the mic, HNMG, head nod for life. Turn it up.
Into the soul we really knowin' all these rappers now ain't even got the flow. It's time to show them how we goin', how we rank it when we showin'. Every place we go exploding. Everybody want the vocal when they yellin', they need to yell it. This the head nod click for that dead on shit. We cut heads off quick. Just call me guillotine. Or that red dot.
Good morning, what's good, what's up, our wave riders? It's your man, Mr. Epik, in the building with my boy, Bogard Scotch Free.
Bogard Scott Free in the building. Present.
We got Prime One in the track.
What's going on, everybody?
Yo, we got another absentee. Mr. Mark Price is not in the building, but he's here with us in spirit.
He's out there locking that croc deal down
Get
right
that deal
now.
done, sir. Get that thing done.
Get her done?
So welcome to
done.
episode 6, ladies and gentlemen. How you feeling, Bogey?
I'm feeling great, man. How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm feeling righteous right now, man.
I mean, it's we're full on Christmas season.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? Just put up the tree.
Oh, man.
Well, the kids
I
are.
ain't done that yet. I'm
Yeah.
trying to do that this week. I'm going to try.
We just got this. Like we're like the artificial tree type of cats. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I converted to that. My
And then,
apologies.
but we got
I
one
think.
that's flocked, and like, yo, that shit is everywhere.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
No, but it's everywhere. Even though it's artificial, that flock shit is everywhere. It's fucking annoying.
Damn.
But other than that, feeling phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm
How
the
about you, P?
I'm the Grinch around that.
Feeling
this
good. I'm
time of
ready.
year.
After this, I'm gonna go head up to Hayward and check out Savvy. She's gonna be performing out at that toy drive today.
Ugh,
Oh,
tight.
okay. Oh, then I thought it was.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 2 events then. I think it was. Well, it is 2 events then, right?
I think the other one's not tonight.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, the other one's next Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one I know about.
That's the
I didn't know about
coast-to-coast
this one today.
Yeah. That's dope. See,
Okay.
the head
Shout out
nod
to Savvy.
music
Get that
crew,
queen.
we're about the children. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Donating shit.
I have to make that happen.
I like that. That's dope.
All right, so on today's episode 6, Wave Riders, we got a few things we want to discuss and kind of see how you feel about things. You know, make sure you hit the page and leave us some comments. Let us know how you feeling about what you're hearing.
Smash that like.
Yeah. So we got the whole conversation with the NFL. I actually know with Tim Ryan talking about Lamar Jackson and his color of skin, with, you know what I'm saying, with the football, right?
Yeah, that was ignorant.
Yeah, we'll get on that. Then we got Wack 100 and Tips discussion on what is a legend. Oh, Nipsey Hussle specifically being a legend has got us thinking about who else would we consider legends in the music game.
Mm-hmm.
We also going to talk about Tip a second time because, you know, we're going to talk about him, how he follows up on his daughter to make sure that she's still pure.
That's just crazy.
And then we're going to check over in Prime One's corner and see about some music reviews, some new tracks that we ain't heard that's going to be fresh to our ears, and get our hot take on it.
Also, if you still wanted to touch on, you know, we're pretty birthday moded up.
That's true.
Last
Turned
episode.
up. Still
And,
Saggy season.
We had forgot about to break down what's going on in was it Dakota?
Yeah, I believe it's South Dakota.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I probably need to look that up and confirm it. But, yeah, we'll get to that, too. So, welcome to episode 6, Wave Riders.
Yeah, episode
Let's
6,
do it.
baby.
All right, man. So, first up, man, that whole conversation with the NFL, man. Well, actually, I can't say NFL. Apologies, because it was Tim Ryan
Yeah.
on a game that was, you know, brought to you by the NFL. About Lamar Jackson, you know, the boy got skills, first of all.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that Niner game, that was a cold
Yeah.
game. That was a cold game.
That was a good game.
That was a good game.
I mean, like, even though we ended up on the wrong side of it, that shit. First of all, like he said we couldn't get our defense couldn't get the ball because they couldn't. The ball matched his skin. He said it's too dark. He hit. What was the exact comment he made?
I was.
Or do you know, like, not verbatim, but do you know, like, the premise of his comment?
He was saying it was more like a trick the way he was able to hide it.
Oh. What is he, a magician or is he racist?
I mean, First of all, I mean
that's a stupid
it's
comment,
false. It's,
first of all.
it's such a stupid comment.
As ignorant as fuck. And
Yeah.
like in this day and age, shit like that, get your ass canceled.
Yeah, no,
what I mean?
they suspended him.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm
They
saying. You
suspended
know what
him.
that means too? Suspending a motherfucker, he's gonna have to like do some kind of public apology or something, or if not, that's just the precursor to them.
Well, yeah,
his
but
ass
you
go.
expect the apology. I mean, it's standard procedure. You know what I'm saying? You know, you fuck up. You
but
say,
then also
you
suspending
say-
him, it could be a precursor to giving his ass the boot. You know what
You
I
know,
mean?
you say-
That's not what our organization stands for, and we don't stand for that.
You say,
what I
"What's
mean?
how you feel? This is how you've been sleeping on it."
And it's like, yo, this guy's just ultra talented. Like he had to say that.
Yeah.
Instead of him being ultra talented, it's more like, oh nah, he's so dark that he was able to hide the ball. And like
Well, the thing too,
that's
I heard
ignorant.
I heard this one point talking about how you know, because it's radio and you try to find ways to keep it, you know, engaging and try to find creative ways every time, kind of on the spot. Sometimes
Yeah.
try to, you know,
even
keep
like
it,
to create like clickbait even.
right.
I mean?
So I heard that argument. I was like, maybe, but that's the best you can do. And you've been in the game for how long? Like,
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean,
You know what too is like, how old is Tim Ryan?
I have to guess. I would have to look that up.
Yeah, well,
Let's find out, shall we?
I mean, I'd imagine he's been around when like motherfuckers weren't getting respected or still just being talked about as like things that are owned. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like that's how they look at athletes, like the older generation, like white men. You know what I mean? That's how they look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even we're not that far removed from that Clippers dude. Remember he made them fuck shit comments.
Ooh.
And then they fucking
Oh, they shut him down. Yeah, they took him
canceled
out. They took
He's an
him-
owner.
he
That's
took
why I'm
him
like,
out.
this little guy's he's gonna get canceled. dog.
They took him out.
Tim
yeah.
Ryan, fuck out of here.
I mean, it was fucked up though. I mean, and then, like I said, the apology is just it's just standard. It's just standard. I don't know.
Does
I
he
mean,
work for the Niners?
He's the broadcaster with.
Okay, for the Niners.
yeah, he's
broadcasts
52.
With
Took
yeah,
me
I
a minute
was
to find
gonna
all that. Yeah, he's 52.
I miss Papa
But I
on
mean,
the radio.
that's
I
I'm
used to
not sure
listen
that's
to it.
relevant. But I mean, he's a vet, so he should know better. He should know better. But but that's.
I mean,
but-
yeah, you know what? They're not gonna fire that guy. I know who you're talking about.
No. I don't think it's a.
Still, though,
I don't
he's
think you
a
need to get
stupid
fired for
fuck
it.
for
The
that.
suspension is
What
more
if-
than enough. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta stay aware. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know who your
Yeah, and
audience
it's
is
not
as
even
well
just.
too.
It's not even. What pisses me off too is because like it's PC America, so it's like people are aware of what they're saying. When it's real, they'll watch what they're saying, right? When it's
Right.
really just like all that shit's bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hatred and racism and fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making comment like, do you remember back in the '90s that dude who made that comment about like he was watching tennis? It was like women's. It wasn't in the '90s. It was like in the early 2000s. He was watching Serena.
Okay.
And he was like he compared to her to like a racehorse.
Oh,
Remember that shit? Something like that. Something along the lines of that.
yeah.
It was like, oh, I don't know. Motherfuckers get, it's a different day and age. You know what I mean? Just motherfuckers gotta watch what they say, because they really speak when they say shit like that. They're really speaking how they feel. You know what I mean?
Agreed. Yeah, totally.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like,
they feeling some kind of way about it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I mean,
racist. Excuse me.
That's what's for breakfast. That's what's for breakfast. I mean, I don't know, man. It never ceases to amaze me how it always comes up, and it still isn't a factor. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the same sense, like how on the opposite side you got like the Dallas Cowboys, coach he already getting offered a job because Jerry already, shouted him out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll benefit. So he'll get that's what I'm saying. From each side difference is like talking about a brother, talking about African American, someone a person of color is like it's always on the downside. When if you're on the opposite side and talking about those who are Caucasian, then it's all it's on the bright side. It's always positive. So it's kind of like, all right, well,
Yeah.
it never ceases to amaze me.
Okay,
I hope we get into better times though.
Hey, this is stupid, right? But hey, tell me Dak Prescott's Uncle Tom.
Ooh.
He's a know. Like, have you heard him talk?
Oh my!
And he's like a
goodness.
woodsman too. He's like a
Straight-
frontierman.
You said it straight.
I'm like, bro.
Hey, he's doing all those commercials, man. I mean,
Huh?
oh,
man. I love you. No, I love Prescott. He's dope.
nah, you know, he doing this thing.
Yeah.
But we're gonna switch up real quick and see what's going on, cause
Yo, what's up with this Wack 100 shit? Okay, so lace me up on that.
so
I'm aware of who Wack 100 is. Like, he's a character. I actually
see,
like him.
this is my first time hearing him. You know, this past week, really. You know,
And so was he on T.I.'s podcast?
Nah,
What was
nah,
it?
it-
Was on Twitter?
no, there was a comment made where Wack 100 just basically he was asked a question, as I understand it, that
If Nipsey Hussle's a legend.
exactly if Nick Samuel wasn't, and then he said no, basically disagree with it, and then he gave his reason, and then
What was his reasoning?
I
'Cause he hasn't been around.
yeah,
enough for
look,
you to say,
I'll look it up. But then what happened is then T.I. responded by putting up the definition of
legend.
exactly, and then it was going back and forth as far as describing a legend, and so it was just like he didn't basically Wack 100 says he doesn't meet the qualifications based off these number of things.
Hold on. What's the definition of legend?
As a noun, it means a traditional story, sometimes popularly regarded as historical but unauthenticated.
So technically he could be considered a legend. I just wanted to know the exact definition real quick.
Because
Because T.I. is one of those dictionary motherfuckers. Like, indubitably, he's a legend, and I don't concur with. He's just like, you know what I mean? Like, T.I.'s a fool. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely the kind I want to work with. But
Oh, yeah.
T.I. be speaking up on politics. He has he has his hand in a multitude of things. But
Yeah.
but he T.I. always trying to keep it classy. But like I said, you know more about Wack 100 than I do.
Well, see, Wack 100 on the other hand, he doesn't keep it classy. You know what I mean? He's a type like he's kind of like a Suge ripoff in a sense, where he's a manager,
Ooh.
but he ran with the game, like he managed the game for hella long.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they got
Yeah,
ties
game
with
chimed in, of course.
Oh yeah, and they
Yeah.
got ties with like the Bloods, so like they've been around for a
shit.
while. So like for example, it doesn't surprise me if Wack 100 is like Nipsey Hussle's not a legend, because Wack 100 he goes on rants talking about Tupac's not a legend. You know what I mean? Yeah, and he says this shit because he's like, but he relates it to like when he's like, Tupac's not a real gangster. He just came in and was running with the Bloods, and we didn't like that, and blah blah blah. Like, you know what I mean? His shit stems from something else, but he'll be quick to use that and then just write off him legendary in the music game,
Right.
Or even in pop culture in general. Like, that fool is an icon, Tupac. Maybe,
I think so. I mean,
like, yeah, but I'm just saying, Wack
Yeah.
100. If he's saying Tupac's not a legend, this doesn't surprise me if he's like, Nipsey's not no fucking legend. You know what I mean?
see,
I don't know. I think Nipsey's really dope, and I think like by the definition of legend, what he's legendary for what he's gonna be remembered, like his legacy.
Yeah.
There you go. His legacy is gonna be that like he was a dude from the gutter. You know what I'm saying? Used to hustle outside this building and was like, I'm gonna buy this building one day, and buys a building, and then like, you know what I'm saying, starts feeding the community,
Right.
doing all kind of shit, like entrepreneur shit. You know what I mean? Like innovating in every steps. Like that's what he's gonna be remembered for.
well, here's a quote from TMZ. Why he didn't believe Nipsey was a legend. He says, and I quote, he wasn't. What's a legend? Define a legend, he told paparazzi. If Dr. Dre right now died, we would say we lost a legend, right? Based on what? Numbers, right? Body of work, right? How many albums did Nipsey
See?
drop, right?
See, that's what I'm saying.
One album?
I knew he was gonna go that route.
This is not no personal shit. I'm talking, right?
Yeah.
So that's just his take on it. So
Yeah, but T.I., T.I., I think it's also because like T.I. is like one of those dudes that like they try to make a martyr of, like, you know what I mean, with the guns and the, you know what I mean, and it's
Yeah.
like, but see, when you disrespect it, I think T.I.'s taking it as he's disrespecting Nipsey's the memory of Nipsey and saying it's not
Right.
legendary,
Right.
when like he stood for something that's like, that is he's a martyr for, like, you know what I mean?
yeah, I mean
Nipsey's
Nipsey
a
was
martyr.
loved. I mean, he
Yeah.
had his funeral. They had his funeral at the Staples Center.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
I think only like Michael Jackson did that.
I'm just saying, right?
See, and that's legendary shit.
That's some legendary shit. I mean, you
like,
know, the city still loves him. I mean, he went back and bought the block. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
That's the kind of thing that he was about. It wasn't even about, sales. I mean, there was a story about him saying that he sold like, a mixtape for $100, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And reinvested in the city.
And then he drops the album, sells it for the WAV.
Right.
And then right out the gate, Jay, this is how I even heard of Nipsey back in this is like 2010.
Okay.
And then Jay goes out and buys like 100 copies. So that's 10 Banditos real quick, boom. And it was just like, because he was like, yo, this
Who
is
bought
good.
him?
Jay-Z. Like, this is when
word?
Nipsey was selling an album for a WAV.
Damn.
1,000 smackers. And then Jay like bought 100 of them right out the gate. And then so he posted, he's like, oh shit, Jay-Z, why am I, you know what I mean?
Damn.
It was just Nipsey hustle. It's just different ways to innovate. Like I said, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's legendary. And I think, and
Jay
like,
does it again.
it sucks too because, you know what I mean? Well, because, just Jay's listening from way up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Things get brought to his attention. You know what I mean? Probably. I'd imagine Jay's just like, you know what I mean? Just chilling. You know what I'm saying?
But actually, I did see an interview when he said that he just likes that same style. But that's Sachi talk though. He's like, it finds his way because he's like he do listen to music, but he's like,
it finds its way to him.
He say he'll listen to nothing, but if it finds its way to him, then yeah, he'll check it out. But otherwise, it's like it has to go. It goes through levels, of course.
The story as legend has it with J. Cole is that when he showed up at the spot that Jay-Z was at, and he rocked a shirt that said like, I'm with Jay-Z or Jay-Z signed me or some shit like that.
Oh, word?
Yeah, and then he came in there and you start busting on him. Like,
damn.
As fate would have, he got his way into the VIP, got his way into the section somehow.
Sometimes you gotta be bold like that.
Started busting, and he was just like, okay. And then like he got the call later. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Yeah, right.
Right, right place, right time, I suppose.
I mean, shit. He's a Sagittarius too, where he probably thought like. He's sitting there like, and this kid comes rapping. He's like, "Oh shit, okay." That's
You find your way in. You got the balls to come up here and say what you got to say, right?
No, my Jay-Z
laugh.
I was like, it's funny though.
Yo, Jay,
it's funny he does funny ass laugh.
Respect though. But staying on the T.I. thing, I don't know if you heard right. So apparently, being a father, I don't know if I could do this myself. In fact, I know I haven't, but so apparently, our OG is checking out, making sure his daughter still has her period, she still has her virginity. She gets her hymen checked.
That is what she goes to like her OB like once a year and he makes her get a hymen.
I mean, yeah.
That's fucking disgusting. How old's the daughter?
I have to look at how old she is now though, but that's the word on the street, and I'm just like, yo, I don't know how you do that. Like,
a female could break their hymen or rip the hymen just by riding a bicycle too.
Yeah, I've heard that. But I mean, there's more than one. I mean, there's more than one way to lose your virginity, and that's what we with air quotes for the podcast audience. That'll be. There's other things that could be done. To
get scientific, it's like,
yeah. I mean, there's other things that can still have been done to, she ain't necessarily be pure or virgin.
I think it's a rich people problem, like where he's like so rich, and then the fact that he's so rich and he's a figure in pop culture and in America. So he's always on the move. He's hopping off of jets and shit. He's doing, you know what I mean? And like you just, while all this is going on, and your celebrity and your fame and your money and your tours and all this shit, and you just don't know what the fuck is going on with your daughter. So your paranoid ass comes through and you want to fucking, you know what? I know I haven't been around, and you try to use all these big ass words like the absentee of father's influence. You know what I'm saying? Like. My T.I. is terrible, but that's funny too, though, right? That's funny. No, but I think it's disgusting. Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm a father with 2 daughters, and like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my daughter's 12 years old and my other one's 6, and it's like, I don't know. I talk to them like, they're ladies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying? And they have to carry themselves as such. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like,
respect.
I don't know. I think maybe. He's like, he looks at the mother and he looks at the daughter and he's like, you're just like your mother. And then his mom was, I don't know. I'm just, I mean, I mean, I just think it's disgusting. It's there has to be a level of trust and privacy.
Exactly.
And if she's a woman now, that's why I said, well, how old is she? Because then that's just psychologically fucking for a child. Like if he's been doing this shit since she was like.
Well,
a
I know at a
teenager or
certain
some
age
shit,
anyway.
like,
They, the way our healthcare goes, man. You don't, after a while, the parents don't even get to know. After a while, you're just kind of cut off when they get to a certain age. But again, if it's rich people thing, he can probably still get the information from his doctor. So, but typically,
I don't know, that's just crazy.
I
mean, for peace, I mean, I don't know. Maybe. See, here's the thing too: is like motherfuckers from the hood and shit that get rich. Sometimes you forget, like, especially if someone like T.I., like they really grew up in the trap and really, motherfuckers and died around them, and like you have a level of PTSD. And that's just some crazy shit to me, like that. Somebody with some PTSD, like, just so paranoid about everything that he has to go to lengths of, like, what? Is she a virgin? Is she deflowered? Like, oh my God, that's some shit, dude.
There's other ways to connect with your child, I'm sure.
Well, speaking of fucking of people like just that are like PTSD'd and just out of their mind, like this meth problem that's like, where is it now? In Dakota, in one of the Dakotas?
South Dakota.
South Dakota, so the governor has like a slogan.
Yeah.
Or it's a campaign against.
Well, it's to bring awareness to the fact that she's aware that there's an epidemic in our country and that there's a problem in her
but
state.
It's meth, we on it. That's the slogan.
Yeah, and
meth, we on it.
Meth, we're on it. Yeah. That's the slogan. Just now, I mean,
that's
it's
burnt. No,
listen.
Methamphetamine is fucking. It's the epidemic, bro. Like,
right.
Even like, I'm from San Jose, and like, just ever since I was a kid, you seen this shit destroy hell of motherfuckers. Just community, like the whole community is on this shit.
Oh, for sure.
On the low, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then also like my girl works in mental health. She's a nurse, right? And like all these motherfuckers are all mental health from like meth abuse and like. And you know what I'm saying? And the countless homeless motherfuckers out here, they're all on the shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, or fucked off because of the shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, so even in suburb places, I'd imagine Dakota's like a suburbs in the motherfucker. I ain't never been there, but I'd imagine, right? Just a bunch of white folks. And they're tripping now because they're like, oh my God, it's happening to our community. The white people are like, listen, everyone's been on it. Matter of fact, even great television shows like Breaking Bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
do you fuck with Breaking Bad?
I've never fucked with Breaking Bad.
It's such a great series. It's
I've
like
heard,
The Wire, but instead of heroin and shit, it's
I never watched The Wire either.
But still, it's just like that show. And first of all, methamphetamine, that shit hit home with me because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had family members and this and that, you know what I mean? Also, like, the homies that were on it and selling this shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's an ugly, and
that's a dangerous product to make, though. That's a dangerous product to make.
Yeah,
First of all,
you know what's crazy?
As I understand
the Philippines, they're one of the originators of the shit.
What?
Yeah, it's called Shabu out there, and like it's an epidemic out there. Imagine a whole country now.
Who stumbled on some shit like that though? I'm like,
bikers too.
But I'm saying, like, did somebody knock some shit over and be like, accidentally or just like?
Well, like crystallization and stuff like that. Like that, they've been doing shit like that just even to make medicine. You know what I mean? So it's like.
Well, and then they took off Sudafed.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
okay.
And then, now they're, I don't know, it's crazy. The methamphetamine, I guess, is when you add, like, whatever the fuck, extra special sauce or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? But, like, that's just the epidemic, dog, like, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, low-key, because it could be made. You know what I mean?
It was actually used in World War II to help the Germans and Japanese people stay awake.
Wow.
What?
I knew it was the Germans. I was like, I wanted to say it. I knew it was white folks. They might have gave it to they see the Japanese might have taught the Filipinos or something. But they look in the Philippines, bro. It's crazy. Like the last president, like they even had like a campaign where it was like, or when he got into office, they were murking everyone who was a dealer or suspected dealer, just shooting them dead in the streets. Do you remember that shit?
Where?
No.
In the Philippines, this is like in the past couple years.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember that, right? They were hanging like signs on fools' necks, like dealer or fucking, or affiliate. Like,
God damn.
Yeah, and just killing fools, dog. Like it was like that's how bad it was out there. You know
yeah, Yeah, I've heard of that cat. But yeah, that's some ugly ass shit right there. I mean,
Yeah, like
God damn, that's murderous, bro.
yeah, it's crazy, dog. And you know what too is like that's another one of those ones where the long lasting effect we're seeing of it now. You know what I mean?
But every state's different though, because you say like, all right, so we're saying South Dakota has that issue, and and I think every state has a different kind of identity. So like Vegas is known for the gambling, right? You know, and then Miami, they have things like cocaine, Florida, cocaine game out there. You know, you got other areas probably further up north that's got the crack game popping.
Yeah.
You know, and then you got places like
Basically
California,
all inner cities and
Colorado.
shit.
Yeah, both on being known for 420, which is being legalized.
Yeah.
So think about. I wonder if like every state made their own slogan for the shit that they were known for. Since not that the situation is funny that's going on in South Dakota, but the slogan, man,
the slogan was really burnt.
That's
Meth. We're on it.
I mean, again, I appreciate the awareness to bring attention to the situation, man. But goodness, man, that's just a rip one. But like I said, if you come up what would you say for what would you come up with for California? Like, what would your slogan be for? How would you describe Cali if you was like telling people to come to the city or come to the state? What would your slogan be for the state?
Come for sunshine to unwind with sunshine and get dumb high. Because it has to be ignorant, right? It's like with the legalization of weed, that damn near could be the slogan for California, or even like Denver, it'd be like we're really high.
Well, I mean, literally, right?
Yeah. We're marijuana, we're really high. You know what I'm saying? Like
you thought you were a mile high.
Yeah, really. I mean, you know what? Too, even like places like Arizona and New Mexico, like high elevation places. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's what people. I feel like high elevation places, people are getting high. That's real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Mine would be like roll up, then roll one. Welcome to Cali.
When you were growing up, you grew up in the Midwest, right?
Yes, sir.
Was the weed hard to locate, and like was it good? Like were you guys getting good weed back then?
You're putting him on the spot. His kids are watching this shit.
Well, he was a child. That's what we were talking about when he was like a child. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That makes it worse when he's 11 years old smoking weed.
Not 11. I didn't say 11. Motherfuckers is children when they're 25 still. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We're talking about adolescent days. You know what I'm saying? Running around trying to figure stuff out.
It's nothing like it is now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was never hard to find, but back in the days, though, man, you talking about product that was looking more like seeds and sticks, and so it's changed a lot.
Yeah, because growing up in San Jose,
I mean,
we're on the cutting edge of everything. You know what I mean? Cutting edge of all the.
I plead the fifth.
Hydroponics and the medical grade stuff. And,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean, like it's just
bunch of mad scientists out there making it all gravy.
And you know what? Those mad scientists, they're not wearing white coats. They got long hair and they talk like this, man. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, like it's crazy the innovations. And now now it's like I bet you CBD treatments and stuff like that. They're gonna have something to help wean people off of other drugs now. Like all this
ideally,
man-made fuckery, you know what
ideally,
I mean? The opiate problem is really the nationwide epidemic.
You can thank Big Pharma for that.
That's what I'm saying. And it's the new age farmer, the marijuana farmer. You know what I mean? This motherfucker's gonna have.
I don't want to see big company getting that, man.
No, I'm saying they need to buck heads with Big Farmer. It's farmer on farmer now. You know what I mean? But it's a farmer's guild over here. You know what I mean? Because the CBDs and everything, like the medical benefits of it, all, you know what I mean? Like it's a must for our children's children. You know what I mean? Like the CBD is going to be something that their doctor tells them take a small dose of every day. Watch.
I don't see why not. I mean, it's been around forever anyway.
Like vitamin chewies. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? We have, that's here nor there.
But no, it is. I mean, it's all the same thing. I mean, it all works in cycles. You know what I'm saying? This is a capitalistic society, so there's money to be made in this situation. So they're gonna go run for that.
Yeah.
I mean, why not though? But I'd rather they didn't. Just.
So you're telling me we should fight the establishment?
They always have to be a balance of power.
You ain't lie. Just in general. I think see in every episode you're gonna find one key to life, and I think that's the one right there. It's just balance. And everything in the universe is just balance. Yeah.
I mean, we don't have. I mean, we don't have that right now running the show. Oh, yo, did you see that joint with Trump getting mocked and shit?
Oh yeah. By the was it by the French? Was that
Other world
French?
Leaders, fam? Yeah.
Other world leaders. Yeah, because I know he got into it with the dude from France, with the France president. You know what I mean? Or the French president.
Is it prime? No,
It's
wait.
Prime Minister? No.
Oh yes, well, yeah, I think it's Prime Minister.
Yeah, I see. I mean, but you know what though? I have a theory that Trump is old and senile. You know what I mean? He's not just because he's probably always been a little crazy. You know what I mean?
Well,
but now he's old and senile. You know what I mean? And he's the president, where it's like the ultimate ego trip if you're a dickhead. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, you talking to me? I'm the president. You know what I mean? Like,
basically.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
homie bounced though.
not knowing that he's there should be a balance, that you carry the fate. You possibly could, because you're representing a whole country, and you could say something to another person who represents a whole country, and it could be some.
We're great as far as, well, no, I can't say great, but I mean we're better when we're working with our allies for sure.
I mean, you got a lot of stamps
there
on your passports, right?
I've been working on that. I've been working on it with some good help.
See, this is dope because
Thank
you
you,
are black. No, hear me out. Because when you're everywhere else in the world,
Yes, sir.
right? They don't automatically would assume you're American. Because when they know you're, like, if you're white, other places that, like, other places that hate
They
America.
actually didn't assume I was American when I went to spots.
They never did?
No.
Exactly. But
Oh,
see,
okay, I
'cause
misunderstood.
When they
My
know
bad.
you're American, they have a disdain for us, like, in a lot of places.
Nah, man, I was in Amsterdam one time when walking down an alleyway when they were bidding for food, right? Like trying to get you to come into the shop so you can have lunch with them.
Yeah.
And your boy was hungry. But it was some, I want to say some South Asian meal, I want to believe. And we sat in, and so we was walking up, and the guy was like, hey, my friend, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What are you? French, German, just running down the list. I was just like, and I hadn't said the word, I hadn't said anything yet. I'm just walking, backpack, whatever. We walking down.
Hungry
As fuck. I was like, yeah, let's, and the whole style of way they do it too is so different than what we do in the States. So, we picked a spot and, we chill, but the whole idea of like not even assuming I was American, but I don't really blend in too many places anyway, so.
No, because you're tall too.
Add that part to it.
Everywhere I go, they speak Spanish to me.
For real?
I'm like, oh yeah. Everywhere I'm at, I'm a Spaniard. You know what I mean? Like, or catch me at the right angle. I'm like an Arab. You know what I mean? Like I walked in a few liquor stores, they start talking to me like, like, oh no, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't. It don't matter to me. Even when,
Because the disdain for America, is what I'm saying, like,
it can be
go to
in
certain places, like
it can be, or it's an assumption though. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I mean, we've been in spots where you just kind of just chill at a bar, and they can after a while they get to talk to you like, oh, you're from the States. It's like, yeah, and, then they'll make a comment. It's like, oh, sometimes some assume or some will just know, or some will even know more about our shit.
Oh yeah,
than we
like
do.
Canadians. Like, dude, Canada's hella cool.
I ain't been there yet.
I've only been to British Columbia. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta go check that out though.
Vancouver and shit.
I heard Toronto was dope too though.
Oh yeah, it's like New York. I heard.
Oh, where?
Yeah, well, my cousins, they frequent like Toronto, and it's a lot of like just large Jamaican community, and like, you know what I mean? It's like
Jamaican horns.
I know, right? But it makes sense though, right? Because that's where Drake's from, and like, you see his influence on the reggae dance hall shit on his music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I like reggae anyway. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to have a collection. I don't even know what that shit is.
Syncopation and just the rhythm. You know what I mean? Did we touch on everything?
We got the dancing in there too, but. No, we still got Peace Corner, man, with the music review coming up.
No, I was gonna say, because I think it's time to get to the review, the song of the day.
We got a song of the day.
The song of the day is by an artist named JWeirdo.
I like him by the name already. I would have been clicked on that.
He's from.
I'm gonna scroll at JWeirdo. Oh, we gotta hear this. I'll be the judge of how weird this is. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
He's actually from L.A. He
word?
came and booked the studio.
Oh, sweet.
He booked it for like 8 hours. And
That's
it was
dope.
Just grinding, just working. He's pretty young. I think he's only 21.
I like that.
No.
I like that energy.
He's not even 21.
I like that energy.
Because we went out to go eat, and he couldn't even get a beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Hey.
Oh shit!
Don't
that's
worry,
dope.
you're gonna have a lot of time for that.
Well, I know this doesn't matter, but
Now that
what
you need it.
nationality is a kid?
I
but like,
believe
give us
he's
money.
Mexican.
Dope.
Yeah.
How is that even relevant?
No, because I just like from LA. There's all there's like for example, you said LA. I swear to God, I was gonna say is he Mexican? Because it's like a lot of artists. There's it's another melting pot. But I love knowing the nationalities
That's an
because
interesting
they carry
thought.
different.
I don't have that thought.
Like for instance, like if it's a Puerto Rican artist, I'm like, okay, cool. Like Community's got one. Like Pilo, I love Pilo. We got one. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
Filipino. So when I hear Pilo shit, I'm like, yeah, like
Okay.
he's bringing us to the forefront. You know what I'm saying?
We'll have to come back to that one. We'll have to come back to that one.
For sure, Mexicans they're like 6'9".
No, I like that one.
Mexican.
We'll have to come back to that one.
They ain't claiming
We'll have to come back to that one because there are sometimes you
I
hear
think the
artists you
multi-
think
I
sound
think
one
the
way, but when you finally see
multicultural-
them, you're like, oh, I didn't think that. So yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, yeah. I want to hear this kid.
All right, without further ado, JWeirdo.
Yeah. I like that knock.
Heaven only a mile away, but for some reason I don't wanna die today. All the sights I see, all the green trees, the birds chirping, it's paying off for these long hours I've been working. I need money, but it's not urgent. Patiently waiting, the pressure increasing when the haters hating, but that just fuels the flame. I'll be listening to old heads when they spit that game. I will never change, I will always be the same. People falling off and it's a shame. They don't get it, but if they ain't with it, they ain't with it. Then you learn how to forget it, and you wish them well. Fuck the homies, girl, but I don't kiss and tell. Well, I guess I did confessions on the tape. You gotta choose which way you wanna live. Reborn again, I'm a new man. Who's the shit I put up two hands? Would you change for the better? Would you choose family over cheddar? Kill the old me, turn the new me into a go-getter. Reborn again, I'm a new man. Who's the shit I put up two hands? Would you change for the better? Would you choose family over cheddar? Kill the old me, turn the new me into a go-getter.
Yeah.
I love that he said he's a kid, cause he sound like I'd I had to run with the kid. He sounds like that lost adolescent. Like it sounds like some Tupac influence, especially with the beat selection.
Oh, the LA Love.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like the kind of the lost adolescence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I do like is I mean, off the gate, I wouldn't say in this sample size that he's like the most lyrical, but I like the way he's illustrating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
What
he was a
he's
good
going
storyteller
through,
for sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like then you also when you couple that with the fact you said he came all the way out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To grind it out and
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
gotta respect the hustle like that.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Then you
chasing
hear a little bit of his backstory because he got some pain in his shit.
Right.
Like okay, he's
Real
what I
life
mean?
shit.
He exactly and enough that he's gonna grind it out and come way out here to catch a vibe. You know what I mean?
That's
Because
dope,
we're not
man.
close to LA by any means. You know what I mean?
No.
That's Southern Cal, we're Northern Cal.
That's
you
at
know
least a
what
46-hour drive, depending on how you pushing that pedal.
He booked the flight.
Oh, okay.
I like
Great.
it. See,
even better. All right.
So he did like a day shot, then
Yeah.
Pume, he was out the night.
I like
Well,
that.
I guess because his brother lives out in SF. He's
Oh,
going to school out in
Okay.
SF. So
So he was able to lamp over there.
what he did was book a one-way flight, and then it was Thanksgiving weekend. So
Okay.
they
Okay.
drove back down to
Okay.
Southern California after.
I like that. That's smooth. That's how you do it.
Oh, that's
I wish
dope.
my family was closer, man.
Yeah.
I always got to go to the East Coast.
We knocked out about 4 songs,
So, whew, that's
and
dope.
his beat selection is nice.
Yeah, I liked it that sample
Yeah.
like a mug, like just.
Yeah.
I need to come in for one of those too, though. By the way, P.
You know what's dope? I
That
like
was
it.
me. I wish that was my beat, but
Hey,
yeah.
that makes me feel good
Oh,
though.
word?
'Cause
Okay.
I
Well, shout
love
out to the
that
producer on that one.
I love that there's youth out there that's they're because I like introspective music.
Yeah.
Like I want to hear about an artist. I don't want to always hear about their drip and their diamonds and the Rolex.
Yeah, you like to mix it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's about that, but
Oh yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
like,
one of his
yeah.
songs he doesn't talk about, which
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
See, that's dope.
Well, that's the difference, though. But see, that's the difference. Like we were talking about earlier about radio.
JWeirdo.
You know, yeah. So shout out to JWeirdo.
Hey, you know
the song
what's
is dope,
crazy?
fam.
Yeah,
keep pushing, man. Keep grinding, man.
Weird at all.
Yeah. I don't
That
know.
shit sound dope, actually.
Maybe do a collab one day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm telling you too, that just makes me feel happy about the youth though, because like if someone like that could blow, he's gonna influence
for
more
sure.
the young, the further generation, and just because we're in like a 10-year strong like where Gucci Mane's kids are kind of like they rule everything. You know what I mean? Because Gucci Mane was the guy that influenced a lot of these rappers right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when they were weak children. You know what I mean? Like I said, like Master P was my hero. You know, I was like 12 years old. It was like that's who I was looking up to because he was really getting money and he was flashing the gold teeth and like and the chains and you know what I mean. And it was like that shit kind of it sticks with you.
Yeah.
When you're impressionable at that age, you know what I mean. So it's like Gucci Mane's children were all the lean drinking, the I'm wasted. Yeah, I'm wasted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then he was also just dope, like rapping wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Gucci, and you know what's funny? Gucci Mane's hero was Master P.
Is that right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, you know what though? I'm a big Gucci Mane fan too, where it's like he's really chopping. Like he had like these Zone 6 mixtapes where like he's really gassing. Like,
yeah.
But then also he's
Gucci.
extremely ignorant too on a lot of his old shit.
Gucci products. Fuck Gucci. I have not forgotten.
I know, right? But everyone else
never
has
forget.
All of a sudden, huh? They completely forgotten wearing this shit.
Yeah, man.
It was quick. It was short-lived. It was like a couple months.
Oh, yeah. A lot of motherfuckers didn't even style. I was like, it's cool. I will not ever.
How do you feel about your partner in rhyme rocking the Gucci shoes in the video shoot?
Ooh, damn, he's getting put on the spot twice in the.
That's my brother. That's my ace. Hey, you always have to see eye to eye. It's all good. It looks good on him, though. It looks good on him. He always looking saucy. So shout out to Milk and Honey.
Yeah.
Shout out to our sponsor.
You know what I'm saying? Follow us at Heddnod on all platforms. That's HEDDNODD on all platforms.
Yes.
Heddnod.com.
Yes.
Go shop. You know what I'm saying? Get you what's the promo code the Wave Riders can use? Wave Rider.
It's HNMG Wave Riders.
HNMG Wave Riders.
Yes, sir.
It's a promo code on the website. You know what I'm saying? Get you some merch. You know what I mean?
Make sure you stay tuned to the YouTube page. Leave comments, hit the like button.
Yep, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody this.
Yeah, man, spread the word.
Spread the
Ride that wave all the way to every city, every town.
Tell us.
Flood the city with it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they got boats too and some, life preservers. We want to flood the market. Mm-hmm. We want to see some things. We want to come see y'all. You know what I'm saying? So holla at your boys.
Oh yeah, I see our future. In our future, I see live podcasts.
Oh man,
a tour.
Oh man, will they have a bar?
I have the sites.
I want a bar.
Might be a couple years down the road, but I see it.
Hey, we're putting in our work though, man. But in the meantime, we're still enjoying the Sagittarius season. Shout out to my man Cleb on his birthday weekend.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Cleb.
Birthday shout out to Cleb MC.
Shout out to God Bless too, his birthday.
Oh, that's right. What up, God Bless?
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to all the Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? We are the ambassadors of the universe.
That we are. You know what I'm saying? Keeping in step with everything. Other than that, we got music out right now, man. You got, Firewater.
Yep. Firewater on all streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? That's Irv, Bogard. And
yes,
the album's
sir.
called Firewater.
That's what's up. And then, your man, Mr. Epik, Audible Soul, Cleb MC. We got Church out. Video coming. Might be a minute, but it will be out there and it will be on time when it comes out because it will be fire. So
we never
I'll
late.
let your boys. We never late. I'm
always late. Yeah. Love y'all.
Love y'all. Ride that wave. Peace out.